Hi, my name is Ray. Welcome back to another episode of Ray's Economics Clue Book. Today we're beginning part 1 of our video on money and how that's defined and measured within our economy. So first to talk about definitions. The definitions of money are basically the rules of money. There are 3 main rules of money that have been observed in economics for the longest time. One is the medium of exchange. It's an item that can be traded for another good or service. So it basically is the unit or the medium that we use to purchase and exchange goods and services. It's a measure of value or a unit of value, so that it expresses or represents worth. And so it's just one common or one constant factor used to express worth, so that we don't have multiple definitions. And finally, to store value. It allows you to store purchasing power in one constant fashion over time. And all of this serves to simplify an economy in a way to make transactions more efficient, because transactions are what make up an economy after all. So, the second part of the definition of money is types of money. What are the 3 types of money? Well, the first type of money is commodity money, and this is the most ancient type of money, perhaps. Commodity money is basically something that's a medium of exchange that also has value of its own right. For instance, gold, silver, cigarettes, which were observed in the prison system, they are all these commodities, even if they weren't used as a type of money or type of currency, they still have value within their own right. However, as currency, they just expand upon that value, perhaps as a medium of exchange. However, commodity money has its disadvantages. It's not very easy to produce all the time, and most importantly, it's kind of heavy. It's hard to keep track of, and hard to measure. Just not very efficient overall. But however, it is backed by its own value, which morally speaking might be appealing to some. Then there's representative money. Representative money is basically a derivative of commodity money. It's commodity-backed money. Basically money that is backed by commodity, backed by gold, silver, whatever. For instance, the U.S. used to have representative money, such as a banknote redeemable for commodity. The U.S. under the Bretton Woods system, basically the U.S. dollar was backed up by a certain amount of gold from Fort Knox, basically, and countries who have our currency could trade in this currency for gold. And of course, most countries abuse this system basically by trading a bunch of our currency for gold, because gold, of course, is safer than our currency at times. And so we quickly ran out of our gold reserves, which is of course a problem with representative money, because representative money is sometimes less preferred compared to the commodity that backs it. And of course, it shares some of the same weaknesses as commodity money. And so as a result, our Bretton Woods system in 1974 was nixed by President Richard Nixon in favor of fiat money. And fiat money basically is something that holds value not intrinsically, but only because we agree upon it, mainly because the government says so. The government says it has money, money has value, and in a sense, we really don't have any reason to deny that, because we still need a type of currency. The people usually just accept this money. And the fiat money, of course, many people say it's not backed by anything, so they don't like it. But fiat money has some advantages of it, perhaps, is that it makes monetary policy easier because it's easy to produce and easy to keep track of. So it can more easily affect our economy, perhaps, through through monetary policy. So those are our main types of definitions of money for our part 1 video. That sets our foundation for money. And part 2 later on, we'll be talking about more applications of these definitions and more further on money. So thank you, and see you next time.